Hello YouTube. Just got out of the shower. Decided to throw on an Old Navy American shirt. Some of my favorite shirts to wear when you're just laying around the house. Sin of the day, before and after the shower, is Belle Ame from Les Abstraits. I was going to not do this video because Rudy released his first impressions of this fragrance while I was in the shower. But I decided, Rudy has his own thoughts about this. I have my own thoughts about this fragrance. And the thoughts I have are not bad. That's the thing that I really don't like about the little corner of the community that I occupy in. That me, Eugene, Christo, Rudy, Jao from Sin and Moments, JJ, Colburn, Ryan, Bobby, Diploma Set, Judd, that a lot of us occupy is that the things that I'm going to say in this video are taken in a negative way because I don't know. And if Eugene, if you watch this, the things that I'm saying about this fragrance are not to be taken in a negative way because this is not what I expected. And it's not the fact that it's not what I expected in the range of quality or uniqueness or level of passion. I'm not saying that it's not good. I'm saying that it's a great perfume, it's a great composition, it has a great blending, great quality of notes. Everything about it is great. But it's not what I expected. It's something actually very different from what I expected. And kind of surprised, to be honest. And I think that I'm having to break myself from really hearing a lot of people for so long saying that, they don't like sweet fragrances because I like sweet fragrances. I like them done well. And to me, that's what this is. This, to me, is a sweet fragrance. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not trying to turn people off. On my skin, this is a sweet fragrance. I get the vanilla, I get the cacao, I get the tonka, I get the borderlining goopy frankincense, I get the smooth, almost almondy facets from the iris. I really don't get a lot of lip stickiness from the iris. I don't. I mean, maybe you could say waxy almost, but not lip sticky. I get there is a blue hue, a blue tint to it, maybe a violet-like tint to it. I don't necessarily get any rootiness, like as in a dirty root, but maybe if you clean the dirt off of a root and you clean the little bit of bark that's around the root and you take the creamy color of the inside of the root and you push it together and the water and the juices come out, maybe that's the color I can see, the rooty aspects of this. It's not, like I said, it's not lipsticky. It is very buttery. It's very smooth. And when I first thought that I was going to smell this, I thought that this was going to be like Coral Mandel. I honestly did. I thought this was going to be along the lines of Coral Mandel. And then when I heard that there was going to be tonka in here, and there was going to be vanilla, and there was going to be patchouli, I thought, oh, maybe this is going to lean in the direction of Dries Van Noten. But it does neither of those things. And rightly so. I'm glad it doesn't because, those are two great perfumes on their own, but this is something completely different. And it's hard to put my mind around. I know Eugene doesn't like bubblegum fragrances, and to me this isn't a bubblegum fragrance, but it is gummy. There is something about this that is giving a gummy aspect. Not like a caramel-like, but just kind of not even resinous really, but kind of like you took the frankincense and it became a resin, and you mixed the vanilla and the cacao together, and you took the iris and you just pounded it up and you turned it into a drink almost, or like not a tea, but and not really like a frappuccino or a latte either. You just like mixed it all up and you turned it into a drink. That's what I get out of this. I get a lot of the notes, and that's why I'm okay with really releasing this videos, because I get something different than Rudy, Time to Musk Up, than he gets. I get something different than what Bobby from H2O No, I get something different from what he gets, but there's something in the opening, and really it lasts all the way through, at least on my skin, that can almost be perceived as a gumminess. It really can, and in the opening, it's a big part of it, and to me, it is at least. And then closer towards the dry down, that gumminess kind of fades away, and the not animalics, not dirtiness, but kind of the patchouli. I can't remember if musk was listed as a note, but I'm sure that there is musk in here. You know, it might not be a big part of the fragrance. You know, I sense a little bit of musk, or maybe it could be coming from the iris. Iris has been known to have a musky facet, but I feel that move up to the front, and I feel a lot of some of the other things to go away, and really that gumminess. And I'm not going to be afraid to say it. To me, the gumminess reminds me of YSL Opium Black Extreme. It kind of does, with the vanilla and the cacao and the tonka bean in there. And now in that fragrance, iris isn't listed, nor is frankincense, but patchouli is, vanilla, cacao, you know, maybe a couple other similar notes. But I kind of get that type of vibe from it. Not take away the synthetic aspect, and that's kind of what I get in the opening. And then as it starts to dry down, more of an irisy, musky, patchouli Chanel-esque comes out. But it's not like the buttery iris, white chocolate, patchouli, and coral mandel. It's not like that at all. This is dirtier than coral mandel. This is less gourmand than Dries Van Noten. This is not cheap smelling. Well, this is higher quality than the YSL Black Opium Extreme. To me, it's like those three fragrances, the idea of those three fragrances brought together in one. I don't think it smells like Dries Van Noten. I don't think it smells like Coral Mandel. I see a similarity between this and YSL Black Opium Extreme, even though I don't think it smells exactly like it. It just the openings remind me of one another. And then it lasts for 12, 14 hours. Got my Virgil's root beer. And then it lasts for 12, 14 hours. I've been basically wearing this for 2 days straight. And that's what I get out of it. Really, it's kind of linear, but it's not. it's like nothing is. It's not like a big roller coaster of notes. It's more like a rolling hill of notes, or a rolling plane. You know, it's like the opening is taken back just ever so slightly, and then the mid comes up, and then the bass, and then the tops as the mid and top come up even more. The mid and the bass, sorry, come up even more. The top just comes back, and then the mid and the bass, and then the top, and then the top is gone, and you have the mid and the bass. But that's like, several hours later. Let me switch arms there for a second. Yeah, but I get the dirtiness. Like I said, it's not a dirtiness. It's a clean dirtiness. It's a clean, musky dirtiness. And then the iris is a clean dirtiness. The patchouli is a clean dirtiness. It's a clean, dirty, creamy fragrance. Hope everyone enjoyed, and have a great day.